Are we good? Are we spaghetti and the meatballs? Yes, we are. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we're live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to back to a VC stream. It's been a minute since we've done one. I don't remember when the last one was exactly, but I know it has been a moment since we have done one.
Hey,
Oh
Cat.
my god, cat, give me a kiss.
Oh,
Bruh.
okay.
Okay, bro.
Um,
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
I regret joining.
You should.
I just realized you in the thumbnail was backwards.
Cat, do you want to join a server just for girls?
Sure.
Okay, what? Okay. Stop being weird, Toasty.
It's not weird. It's a
No.
genuine question.
Toasty, you're
No, I
just
want to join. Invite me.
Toasty, you're just weird. That's all it is to it. Is that you're
Okay,
just
I love you.
weird.
Food. Okay. There you go. I sent it.
Yay.
Only girls, no boys allowed.
It's okay.
Hey.
One.
I found it on TikTok, bro.
That okay,
I'm
that's
not
how you
doing no
yeah.
introduction.
That's how you know that's a bad idea.
It's a server for girls who play games.
Ooh. I ain't doing no introduction though.
Oh my
I
god!
think you're
I wanna
required to
see
do one.
How
I
bad that
don't wanna.
It's easy, Bray.
with the
Where
drama.
do I do it?
No, you shouldn't.
Wait, I can't.
Go into the introduction and look at the pinned comment and copy the template.
Okay, anyway. Hello everyone, welcome to another VC stream. It has been quite quite a minute since we have done one of these. Actually, how long has it been since the last one? How long has it been? Let's take a look see, shall we? Okay, it's only been about a month. Our last one was on January 5th, so yeah, it hasn't been that long. Only a little over a month.
Damn, I didn't even know you guys did anything like that.
We used to do this once a week, but it kind of just like fell off, and then I just do them every once in a while now. I used to do these streams like once a month. And now we just do them whenever. I'd like to get them back to a weekly basis, but if that's just doesn't seem to be in the cards right now. But
I mean, in later ones, I'd probably enjoy it more if it was like when we were all doing the beginning of our RV there yet, where everyone was like chaotically playing together.
well, that's the stream is just like a chat stream. It's not playing games or anything. It's just hang out, chat, talk about things. It's basically a podcast. It's basically what this is. This is basically, it's like, because like, I'm pretty sure I told this story before, but I'll do it again. It's happened just because like one day we were just, a bunch of us were just chilling in the VC, and then someone was like, "This is fun. You should record this VTR." And I was like, "Y'all want to?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I just started live streaming. So now we're out.
Who was the one that sparked that idea?
Huh?
Who was the one that sparked that idea?
I think it was Lucid. I think Lucid was the one who sparked it up, and I thought it was a fun idea. And we've been doing it. This is the
Shit.
this is the
We lost,
55th episode 55 of the VC streams. And We usually just go for about an hour, sometimes longer, depending on like if the conversations are going good or if there's still more wants to be talked about. But since since it's just gonna be just an hour though. But yeah, I do have a lot of topics I want to discuss and everything. First things first, I don't think I've talked about it on the channel at all yet. You saw it in the thumbnail. I did get a Switch 2, which the actual system is over here. It's right, the actual Switch 2. I used it for the thumbnail, at least the box. And
Tell the
so
people your thoughts.
good.
Oh, did you hear that the Steam Deck they discontinued it because of
No,
the RAM?
that's no, it was not discontinued. It was not discontinued. That's not what it was. No.
Well, I heard that they
No.
stopped making them. for a
They
bit.
they can't make them right now because of the RAM crisis.
Yeah, so
That's not
It's
discontinuing. That's
before
not
the
that's
debate.
not discontinuing them. That's just they literally cannot make them right now. Discontinuing
They're on
them.
hiatus. If
this-
you want a better word.
Discontinuing them would mean like they're ceasing production completely and they're never going to make them again. That's not what's
I
happening.
mean, you could say that it's a temporary version of it.
Hiatus, bruh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
by the time
that's-
they get back up and running, it's probably going to be over. There's probably going to be something better.
I'm still waiting for the Steam machine.
Well, here's the thing. That's probably also gonna be delayed and everything because that's
No.
it's
Yeah,
I
the
already
chip
saw someone
shortage
rip
was
that
so-
apart.
what?
I already saw someone rip one of them apart. Like, there's a breakdown of what's inside a Steam machine.
No one has access to a Steam machine yet.
Yeah, you want me
I'm
to
gonna-
send you the video? I can find it
It's-
real quick.
It's probably fake.
I don't know. It actually does show. It shows all the components and everything. Give me a second.
Hello, Russell. Thank you for joining the VC stream.
Yep.
I heard you started watching Your Lie in April.
I'm only an episode in. I
Oh.
kind of passed out.
Oh. But you gotta finish that, man. That is such a good anime.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, I finished it a few days ago, I think it was.
Nice.
I actually, at some point, viewers, you guys will actually see my reactions because I actually recorded all of that for that show. So eventually you'll see that whenever I get around to editing them and everything. But yeah. Okay. So one thing I want to talk about real quick. It's a YouTube video I was gonna upload before. I'm gonna upload it afterwards because I was having some issues with it. There was a trailer for a TV show that's coming out soon that I know one person in here is really hyped for, but I
Oh, no.
thought the trailer looked very mid. And you'll see what I mean when I release the reaction, but I'll go ahead and talk about the trailer here. And the spider. Okay, I want to hear Russell's opinion real quick. What did you think of the Spider Noir trailer?
I liked it because it has one of my favorite actors in it. And I like the suit. I like how they're releasing a black and white version and a color version. I'm probably gonna watch in black and white. I like how they try to keep it in theme with the time, which I really appreciate. And I'm not gonna lie. One thing I would have appreciated is if he's swinging it around, he doesn't have the trench coat because I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of stiffy. But honestly, the swinging does look a little rough, but hopefully we get some better shots later on. That's my hope for it.
No, let me crap on everything he just said. I think it looks really mid. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I think it looks like super cheap and corny. And yeah, I know it should be, but like I don't mean corny in like, haha, this is corny. Like, oh, this is corny kind of way. And I'm hoping it's just a bad trailer.
I hope so too. I mean, we've seen some other media where like, oh, that doesn't look that great, but when you actually get to watch, you're like, oh, that was actually
Well,
quite,
here's the thing. The reason
know.
why I think that surprised me about it is like I heard how much money is being put into the show. It's a lot, and it doesn't look like the money is there. Like from watching that trailer.
Hopefully they're leaving it for the bigger parts for like they're maybe like a lot of the budget went to parts they can't show yet,
Mm-hmm. Possible.
so they
And
might
also,
they might just have to wait and see.
unpopular opinion, I'm not a huge Nick Cage fan, but I did like him in
A lot of
Spider-Verse. I did like him
Oh, yeah.
as Spider-Man Spider Noir in Spider-Verse. So if that's the case that they're doing with it and everything, like if he acts like that, then fine. But like just from that trailer alone, I don't have high expectations.
What one thing I will say, if they don't show, because like in the comics from Noir, right? The one of the biggest villains he has is the Vulture. This guy ate his Uncle Ben. Uh, if
Well,
I feel like if
the-
I,
I
wait, go ahead.
know. I think they said. I know for a fact Sandman's in the show. I know that I've heard reports and everything on that Sandman's in the show.
And I think Electro too, because there's a scene of somebody having like an electrical arm. I don't know if
I
that's
didn't-
gonna be him.
I didn't analyze the trailer that much. I just watched it and did my little reaction. I didn't really analyze the
enough.
trailer because it didn't seem like a. I don't know. Just really didn't. And I don't know. Something feels weird about it being. I don't know why. Like obviously, Sony doesn't have their own streaming platform, but the fact that it's on Prime just feels weird. I don't know why.
Mhm.
Because I feel like when you think Marvel, you think Disney.
Especially when it comes to, because like, from what I know, Disney has the TV rights for Spider-Man, but I think the reason they're able to make this show is because the word Spider-Man is not uttered. It's
Yeah.
and that's also kind of why they're having him go by Ben Reilly instead of Peter Parker.
Which is kind of odd.
Well, there's apparently a in-universe reason. Apparently, from what I've seen in reports, he is Peter Parker, but Ben Reilly's an alias.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
if I
Makes sense.
if I understand right in the comics, Ben Reilly is a. If I understand right, in the comics, Ben Reilly is mine's blanking. Uh,
Peter's uncle or
no, Ben Reilly is a clone of Peter, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so it does feel kind of weird they went with that route for it. But I guess I can kind of understand why.
Yeah. What's it called? I don't know if you know the villain the Jackal, but he was the one who made the clone of of Peter. But yeah, he is a clone.
I can't say I know that. But yeah, I hope it's better than it looks because it doesn't look great, and I really hope I'm just. Oh, also viewers, you guys may know it is my background, like everything's gone almost off my walls. That's because I'm slowly taking everything out of my room and rearranging and everything. So there's still a couple posters over there. You can see there's still a couple up there, and all my Funko Pops and Lego and all that stuff is still there. But I'm gonna be trying to get most of this out of my room in the next like month. So I can, I'm not like doing a whole day where I just do it all at once. I'm just doing it piece by piece. All right. While we're on the topic of movies and stuff, what? Well, okay. Wait, real quick before we move on to that, Dark did send that thing of the Steam Deck breakdown or whatever in the things. I'm going to look at it and see.
Steam machines are back. This black box is Valve's new living room PC. It contains an AMD CPU, discrete Radeon chip for 6 times as need to run upscaling to get there, and 1080p, orange options to choose from, 512
Oh,
gigabytes or 2
okay, yeah. This was
SSD
shown off officially by Valve, not at the Valve event where people got to see it. Yeah, I knew no one actually had their hands on the actual device yet.
Yeah, there's a few people that have reviewed it like 3 months ago, and
Steam machines are back.
Months?
yeah, there are a few videos out there where they do cover it in more detail. This is just a quick short of the breakdown of it. I didn't want to bore you with a long video.
Yeah, but this thing's not coming out no time soon. I think with the RAM crisis and everything, that thing is going to be delayed to heck. But yeah, anyway, while we're talking about movies and stuff, another trailer that dropped just the other day, which I have already posted a reaction to, the Toy Story 5 trailer. I'm curious what other people thought about it. I'm very curious.
I have more hope for it now. I think from the teaser you saw, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like not great. And honestly, the trailer doesn't look half bad. It's
I agree. My whole thing was I never expected it to be bad. To be honest, I never really expected it to be bad at all. But going into it's a Toy Story movie. Every Toy Story movie has been good. Some have been less good than the other, but all 4 of them have been good. So I wasn't expecting Toy Story 5 to be bad. I just say you need to do something decent to justify this movie's existence.
Mhm.
And I feel like they're doing a decent job from what I've seen. It looks like a fun story, and it's topical. It's actually commenting on something that I think makes sense with the whole toys versus tech thing. I like that. I just hope it doesn't get too beating you over the head with the message.
whereas like every 5 minutes, it's like, this
Put your phones down. Put your
egging it on.
tablets down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not seen the trailer. Didn't
We
if
don't.
I-
We don't want to.
didn't
We don't want to
Woody
hear.
leave
We
at
don't.
Toy Story
We
4?
don't want to hear from the Disney hater. We don't want to hear the opinion from the Disney hater.
You're a Disney hater?
I was asking a question.
No, I'm just bringing back the running joke that we used to tease her about the whole hating Disney thing.
Gotcha.
True.
But yes, he did leave at
I
the.
was just curious. Didn't Woody leave at the end of the 4th movie?
Yeah, and they have a in the trailer they have it make sense why he's there. Which that was my
Yeah, I
main
was wondering.
that was my main concern when I saw that first teaser. I was like, okay, how are you guys gonna justify him being here? And personally, I feel like they did it fairly decently.
Huh?
But lately, I have been down the anime pipeline recently. Like, I have finished so many animes in just the span of a couple days. It's insane. Like,
That's pretty
what
cool.
what was the one I finished last night? Let me look again. Or this morning. So when it comes to anime, my go-to genre has been romance. I don't know, I just really like romance animes. So people watching this, if you got any suggestions, I'm all ears for them. Oh,
I
someone
think I've got a good one.
but yeah, okay, actually I could just show it off right here because I have it on my right here. If my phone will actually be able to read it.
Oh, you got Crunchyroll.
Okay, it's blurry.
Can't see that.
But this is what it is. It's called A Condition Called Love. I watched that last night, or this morning, and it was a nice little wholesome one. Nothing crazy. Most romances aren't anything crazy. They're mostly slice of life and everything. And I've got a couple others that I want to check out. I also, this is another one I watched recently. I finished this one. I didn't watch the 2 movies they have yet. I just watched the series itself. This is Eden of the East, which is a really good one. I watched that. This isn't new for me, but I watched this one a while ago. But Odd Taxi, I'd very much recommend checking out if you haven't seen that one.
Got some good anime. Like I've been watching Cells at Work. It's a pretty good show. It's like a humanized version of your body, the inner workings of your body. And there's even a sequel series, Cells at Work Code Black, where the body for this rookie red blood cell is thrown into a
And
severely unhealthy body.
Russell would probably kill me if I didn't throw this recommendation out there because he glazes it so much.
Yeah.
Erased.
So good. So good.
It is. I've seen it and everything. And while I'm giving out this recommendation is on Russell's behalf.
Ah,
This isn't
we did-
from me. This is from his behalf. Okay, I thought I had it on my list, but I guess I don't. Oh no, yes I do. Yeah.
And you said you like romance? That's a pretty good
So
one.
recommending for Russell.
Oh yeah, Gurren Lagann. So good. So good.
It's one of the animes
I
Russell
recommend
would
this
not.
one, Plus Size Adventures in Love. I thought it might be a unique anime. Yumeko is a quiet, downcast employee worker, weighed down by her crippling insecurities and self-loathing. Until a sudden
Del
act.
Fox. We don't need you to read
Sorry.
this. We don't need you to read the synopsis.
Sorry, I haven't watched it, but it looks pretty good.
But yeah.
It looks like something I could. I can actually
Toasty, do you have anything you can contribute to the anime conversation? You watch a lot of anime.
Wait, let me. Fruits Basket. I'm finishing Fruits Basket right now. That's peak, bro. Best thing ever. The new one. I mean, you can watch the old one too. That one's cool too. We Know My Feelings about Dress Up Darling.
We the audience doesn't.
Okay. I know it's geared towards men, okay? It's very much geared towards men with the fan service. But the rest of it is so girly pop. It's so good. Girls love it. That's all that matters. Women love it.
Okay. Here's the.
And I love Marine, my favorite character.
Here's the problem. I don't think you should say that's geared towards men. just because
It is geared towards men, though.
just because of how old the character is. That's really weird.
No, it's a shonen. Shonen animes are geared towards men. That's just the genre. Trust me, I thought it was a shoujo at first, but it's not. It looks like one, but it's a shonen.
I know nothing about anime category, like the actual like shonen or that whatever the other ones are, the shoujo. I know nothing about any of that. I don't know what any of that
I think you
means.
say it shoujo. I don't know how to say the women's one. I'm a little dumb.
I think it's shoujo.
Basically, it's whatever anime manga magazine it comes from basically determines the genre in a way. At least that part kind of, but also it's just genres. Like one's men centric, one's towards women. There's another one, I forget what it is. I think it's also men centric, but I don't remember in what way.
I don't see how I haven't watched Dress Up Darling, but I don't see how something like this is catered towards men.
It's the fan service. And it's
But didn't
the
you
main character ultimately
didn't you also
is a man.
Didn't you say though that that there's not as much fan service in it as it's made out to be?
There's a lot of fan service. But
okay,
it's not something like
now you're going back
that
on
one anime I showed you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not as bad as that.
That one was bad.
It's definitely there's a lot of booby. You're seeing a lot of booby, but to me that's just booby.
I don't know. I think I watched a video about this the other night about fan service, and a lot of people see fan service in anime as a big problem.
It is a big problem. There's a lot of fan service.
And
sometimes it can be so much that you can't ignore it. But somehow I was like, it's pretty easy for me to ignore. Or a lot of people it's pretty to ignore in Dress Up Darling because a lot of people just like the character Marine a lot. So they push through it.
Well, see, the whole thing that I think when it comes to fan service and everything, it's kind of how I view nudity in horror movies. It's like why do we need this? It's pointless, and it does not serve the plot in any way, shape, or form. Like I'll use one for example. An anime I watched recently that I surprisingly enjoyed, and that was High School of the Dead. But that show has way too much fan service.
It does.
It has way.
Oh my god.
But if you look at it as a zombie show with comedy elements, it's really good. But like Toasty said, you gotta look. Sometimes you just gotta ignore the fan service. But sometimes it can be really hard. And here's the thing, in that show, a lot of the fan service, I don't know why I'm doing air quotes, is used for comedy in that show. And that is a lot in some cases in a lot of animes where the fan service is comedy. Like think of it like those weird raunchy comedies from like the 2000s, you know what I mean? It's like that. But like also there are times where it's like in some animes where it's like this is just uncomfortable to watch. Like here's how I am when it comes to anime. I've realized I can't start an anime and not finish it. I've learned that when I start something, I'm like, I just got to get through it. Like I don't know.
Nah, Brett.
So
Sometimes
far,
you just gotta give up.
So far, I haven't watched anything that's been like, okay, yeah, I gotta just drop this. So far at least. Like, cause at least most of them like have too much that I've watched have had enough other stuff going for it to where it's like, okay, I can ignore all the fan service and everything and enjoy like the main focus of the show. But then I was watching a video where like people complain a lot about like how fan service has quote unquote invaded normal mainstream animes like One Piece and stuff like that. But here's the thing. Like when it's like someone using fairy tale as an example. There is like the fight scenes will look like PowerPoint presentations, and then you get a really good scene, a really well animated scene of like 3 seconds of jiggle physics.
Yeah, of Lucy's boobs. See, but the thing is, that's always been like an anime problem.
Yeah, I know, but it's like
even like when it wasn't super crazy, if they drew a woman with humongous unrealistic boobs, to me that's fan service. Like there was no point of doing that.
Well, that's just like it's a sad reality of it, but it's kind of it comes to the territory of anime. But that's why back in the day when people used to say like that you don't that I like anime and everything. It's like you get like some dirty looks or things like that because to the mainstream audience people or what people would just call normies, which that's so cringe to say, but they would see because that to them anime just looked like softcore corn.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, anime has its issues. And it's one of the big problems with anime, especially with fan service, is it happens too much with high school characters. That is way too much of that. Like, and by too much, I mean it shouldn't be a thing at all.
It's never gonna change, at least for a while. It's Japan, bro.
Yeah, and people like to make us like, well, the cultural differences and blah blah blah. It's like that doesn't make it any less weird.
It doesn't mean it's right.
That doesn't make it any
less weird. But I'm still gonna watch something like Dress Up Darling.
Well, yeah, I'll use an example that I do not think this is a good show. I'm about to say this right now. I do not think this is a good show. But it's one of those shows where it's like a train wreck. You watch it and you just like, you can't look away and you're like, I'm already this deep in, I gotta see it through. And for me, and people are going to judge me and everything for what I'm about to say.
High School DxD?
No, I've never seen that. But I hear that's one that a lot of people make the same argument for.
High School DxD?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
I think I tried watching an episode and I gave up.
I was gonna say Rent a Girlfriend.
Yikes.
Let me explain. Okay, so so I've always heard Russell make passing jokes about how bad it is. So I was like, is it really that bad? I'm curious. So I watched the first episode. I watched it. It's bad. I'm like, oh, this is bad. And I was like,
I watched the first episode of that.
And then a few like, I don't know, like a few weeks later, I was like, my curiosity got the better of me, and I was like, this can't get any worse, can it? So I kept watching. And I finished the first season. I got through like the first I want to say 7 episodes, and I'm like, yeah, this is still pretty bad. but I kept going and then watched all 4 seasons.
There's
Jesus.
4 seasons.
but here is the thing. It's bad. The fan service is bad. Fan service is not as bad as other things. I've seen much worse fan service than that show. Main character is insufferable. But it's like, when I compare it is like, you know how people like trashy TV, like trashy reality shows and stuff like that?
hmm
That's and like they know it's not good, but they watch it anyway.
It's like how I watch Big Brother.
I mean, how
Yeah.
we were watching the one anime the other day.
It's, that's,
I love Big Brother, and it's
Um,
not good television.
that was peak entertainment
love
right there.
but when it comes to Rent a Girlfriend, that's how I kind of felt about it, and I was like, this is bad. There's some terrible characters in this, but it's hard to look away because it's just a train wreck, and you want to see how this train wreck is gonna go. But the biggest problem with Rent a Girlfriend isn't its fan service, isn't its terrible characters, isn't its terrible lead. It is the fact that the characters are in the same place they are at the end of season 4 where they are at the start of season 1.
There's
No
4
character
seasons
development.
of Rent a Girlfriend.
And a 5th is about
No
to
Doesn't
character
he-
and a
development,
5th
are you serious?
and
Oh
5th
my god.
and 5th is about to start in April, and 400 chapters of the manga.
What,
Guys,
bro?
see,
What?
I was just
No,
about to
no.
say before you said that, before you said 400 chapters of the manga, I was about to say, ooh, I should like start reading it because I don't have the patience to
Chapters,
actually watch
chapters.
it. But then you said 400
Well,
chapters.
well,
and I was
here's the
like,
thing. You remember?
"Ugh."
You know how
My
I?
ass doesn't
you
have
mem-
the attention span for
you,
that.
you remember how I said that there's no progress between the characters from first season to 4th season? There's no progress between from
Manga one.
the manga to the manga 1 and manga 400.
How do you know?
I've watched people talk about it. I haven't read the manga.
What's the point? What's the point of like constantly reading it and watching it if you're not gonna get the ultimate resolution of them getting together and being happy? What's the point?
You're blending money.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Most people are like, we're here for the long run. And here's the thing.
Oh.
Here's the thing. People that even hate this show still go out of their way to watch it. So I'm like, this show needs to be canceled already. I'm like, you're watching it. You're contributing to
Creator
the
is
problem.
already a weirdo.
Yes, the creator is a weirdo. The creator is a weirdo.
Pretending
No,
wasn't he the
no,
one that
no.
pretended to be like a little girl on Twitter?
That was either him or the creator of Chainsaw Man. I don't remember.
It was one of them. They're both weird.
No.
I like Chainsaw.
What made freaking it much more weirder is it most recently in the manga, he had the character get a haircut, the main character get a haircut, and the character now looks a lot like the author.
Wait.
Oh.
I'll need a side-by-side
In
curse.
Rent a Girlfriend?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
Okay.
gotta look this up.
And keep in mind, this guy's a married man too.
Look, he's just put oh.
Toasty was about to try to justify, and she's like, oh.
No, I was about to say something else. I was about to say that bro's just putting himself, he's just writing himself. But I instantly, when I put in the search, I instantly hit
Oh
search.
god.
That's the same haircut.
Yeah.
Oh my ever loving god.
Like, okay, I'm all for like putting yourself as an insert, like Gocho.
Why would you?
something.
Here's the thing. Look. Why would you self-insert yourself as such a degenerate character?
Because that's probably what
Wow.
he is.
Like,
Bad.
But like, usually when I see self inserts, it's usually not sometimes it's the main character. but like sometimes it's just like a side character.
Well, here's the thing. He has a weird obsession with the main female lead. Chizuru, I think say it. Her. He has a very weird like obsession with her.
I mean, yeah, because he's
That's not
writing his
creepy.
ideal girl,
That's
bro.
normal enough.
It makes it
Not at all.
weirder though because he's married.
I mean, maybe
Wait, the main
maybe he's writing his
character or
wife,
the
bro. Maybe that's how his wife is.
His wife's a rental girlfriend.
No. I'm saying like personality wise. Maybe he's like putting in that, or
I hope.
yeah.
Maybe, but let's give the dude the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Maybe.
I'm looking at pictures of the main character, and the thing is, she's so cute, and I would try to watch it, but no. I might read it illegally. I'm not buying that shit. Going to manga decks, bro.
Yeah, it's such an odd anime, but like I said, it's one of those animes where just like, it's a train wreck, and you want to see where this train wreck goes, which has gone nowhere. It's like still at the station, like that train crashed before the train started.
That's how I
Good
felt
one.
watching
That's good.
Peach Girl. Peach Girl was one of the first animes I chose for myself that I got into after Host Club. And it's not that it's like weird like Rent a Girlfriend. It's more like it's a train wreck, as in all the problems in this anime would be fixed if they just communicated.
That's the same thing as Winter Girlfriend.
Yeah, okay.
That's
okay,
the same
yeah.
thing.
And that's all it is.
Okay,
It's like, oh my god.
No, you know the scene from Aladdin where like the genie is like, tell her the truth. Literally, the whole anime could be solved if they just told the truth. Like they're 4 seasons in, have like 5 people roped up in this giant lie.
Oh my god.
Like, it's insane. I will say this: when it comes to the anime compared to the manga, there is a lot more restraint. Because there's some stuff that was straight up cut from the manga that I heard, and I'm like,
I now want to read the manga.
Oh yeah,
I now want to read it.
you want to?
Yeah, I want to see now. I'm interested. But
The-
also, I'm
the
reading other mangas
curiosity
right
is
now, so I
key.
probably shouldn't.
BTR.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on that Poppy Playtime chapter?
Oh, okay. So viewers, if you guys didn't know, if you have been living under a rock, Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 did come out, and I did play it. The videos will be coming out soon. They aren't out yet, but I have played. I have finished it, and it is a good chapter. It's not as good as Chapter 3 still. Chapter 3 is still the best chapter in the series, but I do have one big problem.
Okay.
The next chapter better be the final chapter, because I do not
Yeah,
want
they're
this.
stretching it
I
out.
do not want this game to be stretched out any longer.
Mm-hmm.
Bro said, I'm
Yeah.
tired. The
Well, no.
story needs to
Well,
Here's
here's
a-
well here's the
That was
thing.
a
Here's the
cliffhanger?
thing. Like
Oh.
here's the thing.
They set it up
Freaking
to be the last
like I watched a little bit of Markiplier's video on it, and he said
I
he's
watched Daco play.
he said he's done. Markiplier said he's done. He's done with this. He's done with Poppy. He's
I mean, I
done.
don't
Like,
blame
he's
him.
gonna wait until the last thing.
He's done. He will not be playing the next chapter. He's done.
Why?
I don't really blame him, but also I think his main problem was, and this was my main criticism of the chapter, is that I hate trial and error.
Dude,
When you're struggling in a game, it shouldn't be because of the game itself. It should be because of player error.
yeah.
There
Like
is
the main.
one literal scene when you're being chased by Lily Love braids. When you're being chased by her,
Yes.
you literally think you just have to run straight past her. Nope.
And then she opens the door.
I'm like, how was I supposed to know I gotta go through this door to my left when my focus is being pushed towards running past her?
Yeah, Daco had that problem
whole
too.
fight. Look, I was talking with my friend that we played it together, and he literally brought up the greatest point. Why make the whole chasing trial and error when it's supposed to be like smooth? You're supposed to like, it's supposed to be all in like one go, maybe one fail.
Also, here's the thing: a lot of people complained a lot about with this chapter. I saw they were complaining there were too many chase scenes.
It started with one.
It starts with you get chased by Huggy, I think 3 times in the whole chapter. Then you get chased by Lily, and then you get chased by the prototype.
Yeah.
My whole chase scenes.
Dude,
how many do they normally average per chapter? Like maybe like.
Where's
2?
the one? Chapter 3 didn't even have a single chase scene.
They're making up, bro. They're making up for it.
And I think the only chase scene that you really had with chapter 4 was like the end with Doey.
Yeah.
Because Yarnaby wasn't a chase scene. That was more stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My thoughts on this chapter was the beginning was lackluster, the middle was great, and then the end was mediocre.
I wouldn't say anything was lackluster. I think it was a good chapter. I don't know why we had to pull Harley Sawyer back out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But here's my reason why I think they're not ending it here. And this is not from a lore perspective or a money perspective. I think they're like, we just now showed off what the prototype looked like. We want to do that. We want to show them a little more.
And the doctor is back.
So I'm optimistic about the next chapter, but like I'm not too excited to see where it's gonna go. But I am still like
optimism.
I'm still interested. I like the game. I hope that this next chapter is good and it goes out on a high note. And I hope, but if chapter 5, if chapter 6 is not the last chapter, I might be right alongside Markiplier and say I'm done.
I think the new character looks like a Skylander.
Who does?
What's his name? The new
Giblet.
Giblet? Oh, Giblet, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a Skylander.
Because here's the thing. I don't want Poppy to go down the path that FNAF has gone. Where it's just dragged out for dragged out sake. Because keep in mind, these 5 chapters, they're technically one game.
Mm-hmm.
They are technically
a new game.
One game. And we've been working on this one game since 2021.
They're doing like what Deltarune does, but
aren't they like a small company though?
Yeah,
not anymore.
No, Mob is still indie.
Aren't they kind of just pulling like a Bindi? Like
it's stupid though, because like with
But here's the thing. Bendy though ended with 5 chapters.
True.
Yeah. And they did another game.
Let's hope the 6th one is the last one, bro.
That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, I freaking hope so.
I am begging because I do not want it to go.
You know what I find stupid about Poppy?
What's that?
Is they didn't just make it like a full price game. They made it like episodic, like how story mode is.
I can't complain about that. I like that kind of stuff. I like that kind of stuff.
You have to pay for each new
chapter. Aren't like each episode kind of cheap anyway?
Yeah, they're not expensive.
The newest one was like 20, right?
So was the last chapter.
How much was the one I bought you?
Well, when they launched chapter 4 on sale, they launched chapter 4 because it was like $14 on sale, but it's tip $20.
Oh yeah.
Chapter 1 is free. Chapter 2, well, it was $5 because I bought it back when it was still free. Chapter 5 was free. Chapter 2 is $10. Chapter 3 is $15. Chapter 4 is 20. Chapter 5 is 20. And it's not a bad game. My only expectation for Chapter 4 was Chapter 5 was be better than Chapter 4. And it was. Because Chapter 4 is the weakest one of the entire game. There's good characters in that. There's some good storytelling. But from a gameplay, from a gameplay perspective, from a drawn out perspective, it was not great.
I think
See,
that's why I spent more time on this chapter.
I liked Bindi, or why am I saying Bindi? Poppy Playtime kind of at first, but then I was like, I don't know, this is like reminding me a little too much of FNAF, at least in like the dead people. Well, I know they're not actual dead people in the things, I don't think, but like things alive, I don't know. It gives me the same vibes.
See, well,
Yeah, it kind of does.
you can't make the argument that Poppy FNAF did not inspire Poppy at all, because obviously it did. It obviously did. But
FNAF
here's the
definitely
thing.
did inspire
But here's the
Poppy.
thing. I think personally, Poppy is doing the indie horror mascot thing way better than FNAF is. I
Yeah.
think it is way better. I think it is much more of a compelling story. Like, I could play the games and get lore and understand the general gist without having to go jump on some theories and everything.
Yeah, you can't do that with FNAF.
You can't do that with FNAF.
Yeah, it's
And here's
all
the thing,
speculation.
FNAF
with
has
FNAF.
no story
At this point,
at this point.
Yeah, you could make the argument that Poppy copied FNAF. I wouldn't say they copy. I'd say it's more inspired. But there are people that'll make that argument. But now, if you go look at the most recent FNAF game, being Secret of the Mimic, they're taking cues out of Poppy's book.
See, I think to me, okay, so Poppy to me is just a mix of FNAF and Bindi. They're all very similar to me, which I'm like, I love it, but also give me something
it's mascot horror.
See, okay, when it comes to Bindi, I think Bindi was not that great. That's why it took me so long to finish the first game. Like that,
I like Bindi.
That final chapter of that game, such a slog to get through. I don't know. It just didn't feel like the first few chapters are actually like really nice, that game, and then like chapter 5. And I heard the recent one, Dark Revival, was not good. I heard that game was not good, so I bought it and just haven't played it, but I heard it wasn't good. I personally don't know. But regardless what Poppy has to say or anything, I'm still looking forward to where the game is going. I think if they want to keep the franchise going, just end the main game. You got to end the main game. Like, you can't keep building on to. And the one complaint, which I really don't feel like is you keep adding on to like, well, how do we? It's like, so I don't know. It just feels like it's like, oh, this comes out of nowhere. Oh, you were down here deeper into this freaking facility, and you're important now. Oh, okay. Oh, we just met you. Now we're never gonna see you again. Okay. Like the only like antagonist, I don't know why I'm doing air quotes, that we've seen return is Huggy. I'm not counting the prototype because like the prototype has always more just been a shadowy figure up until the 5th chapter. Which you would think us finally showing off the prototype and everything in chapter 5. Oh, this is the final chapter. We're finally gonna duke it out with the prototype, and we're gonna find out everything that's happening and what's going on. Nah, Mob was like, hold my drink for a second. Let me just throw you. But I will say, from a gameplay perspective, it is a much better chapter with the new grab pack hands, the new mechanics, and everything is a much better chapter. But I did not like the trial and error crap. There was too much trial and error crap for that game. I don't feel like should be the case in a... I don't care about the chase scenes and being too many chase scenes. That doesn't really bother me. It's just when the chasing, the trial and error, and it loses the scariness at that point. Like, it's like, oh, well, I'm just going to keep dying at that one spot, and I got to learn. So, basically, it's like you're waiting to die, see what you're going to screw up, and, okay, I know what not to do now. You know, I don't think a game should do that. I think that's poor game design. That being said, overall, I like Chapter 5. Like, it's probably the...
You're just done, bruh.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just done. I want the game to be done. Like, I like the franchise. I think it just needs to end. I think it just needs to finish. And it's only been like a few days. This game came out Wednesday. I don't know. Tell you something about a game I am looking forward to, though. Comes out next month. Life is Strange Reunion. Oh, I'm hyped for that. That is...
Who is that going to be centered on?
It's a continuation from the last game, Life is Strange Double Exposure.
I haven't seen that one.
Which followed Max. Again. And this one also follows Max, and even it's being called Reunion because even Chloe's back.
Good. Okay. Okay. People either hate Chloe or they love Chloe.
I lean more towards the hate.
I get where people hate her. I like Chloe though.
I lean more to the... Because when I first played Life is Strange... Oh, we're just opening a whole other can of worms. Here we go. When I first played Life is Strange, I liked Chloe. On replays...
You realize how awful you were.
I'm like, oh my gosh, you were terrible. Max, why are you
Like,
putting
you're
so much...
awful
Why are
friend.
you putting so much on the line for her? She's awful. But then here's the thing that makes it worse. The Life is Strange comics that came out with, I've read those, and they make Chloe such a better character. And I'm like, can we get whoever wrote these comics to write the game, please?
I don't know. I feel like the one that's centered around Chloe kind of explains.
That just made her worse.
Really? I thought she was good in that. I was like, oh, she's just really crushing on this lady, bro.
No, I think it made her worse. That's also the weakest Life is Strange game as well. Before the Storm is the weakest of all the games. If I have to rank them from best to worst, my personal favorite is... I don't want to say the first one because even though I really do like the first one, I don't think it's the first one. I think my favorite is probably Life is Strange 2 at this point. And then probably the first one. Then after that, it's probably True Colors. Then Double Exposure. Then Before the Storm.
Why are there so many?
Oh, we're about to get another one. And there, like I said,
Yeah, okay, so
and there are comics.
I think I've only really like seen people play the first and the first one and the one with Chloe.
Well, those are the first two games.
If I remember.
Those are the first two games.
Huh?
Those are the first two games.
Yeah. Isn't there one where they're children?
That's a bonus episode in Before the Storm.
Oh, okay. I might have seen Before the Storm.
Yeah, Life is Strange 2.
I don't remember.
Life is Strange 2. You play as brand new characters that have no connection to any of them.
Yeah, I know about that. I like that one. That's the one with the
little boy with the telekinesis.
Yeah, and then what's the one where it's this lady? It's a different lady.
Alex Chen.
Yeah, I like
And
I
sh-
like
and
those
she
two. I
has-
think those are
and she
actually
ha-
my favorites.
And she has kind of these like emotion reading powers. Yeah, that's True Colors.
I liked those a lot.
Double Exposure was kind of weak. Like I was not too satisfied with how that's the most recent one. And you would think with Return of Max and everything, it's gonna be awesome and everything. And it was just mid, fine. I wasn't gonna call it mid. I almost said mid. It was just fine. But I am interested to see what Life is Strange reunion how it is. And they only announced that game like about 2 months ago, and like it's coming out next month. So I hope it's good. I really hope it's good.
I think this would be funny. Maybe not like a full game, because I know like they did the whole thing where they went with the storyline where she gets with Chloe, right? I want to see like at least a bonus episode or a comic, like how would her Max's life be if she got with that dude and she didn't destroy or she just let Chloe die? Like I want to know how they would have like taken that.
Well, okay, so the comics they kind of do is what it is. The comics do is it follows. At first, it seems like you're following the whole Destroy Arcadia Bay timeline. Like sacrificing and destroying Arcadia Bay timeline. But if you look at but it turns out that Max has unlocked a new ability where she's being able to jump through timelines. So she's jumped from multiple timelines at this point. Like not just
that would have been a good game.
Well, see, here's another thing. That's kind of what Double Exposure did, because Max winds up getting a brand new power in the game. I don't know if the comics are considered canon or not, but the main like gameplay mechanic of Double Exposure is you don't have your rewind power. You have this going into you're jumping back and forth between different timelines to solve the murder of your friend. One where she's alive, one where she's dead. And you're going.
So like did you read the comics?
Yes, I just haven't finished them. I have all of them. I've only read like the first.
So is there
volumes.
parts where she's with that dude?
No, Warren is not brought up at all.
I want to see that. I want to see like what would happen if she like chose Warren. Like would she be happier? Like do you think she would just have a normal life?
I don't know. And the next game that's coming up is the 2 original timelines, the one where Arcadia Bay was destroyed and the one where it wasn't. So Chloe live, Chloe die endings. The timelines have apparently been merged together. That's what's been said. We don't know, the game's not out yet. We still have like almost a whole month because it comes out on like the 20-something of next month. So we don't exactly know what they're doing or like what the exact plan or how things are gonna work. I just really hope Chloe is written better. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm hoping maybe they took some cues from the comics. I'm hoping.
Wait, okay. I don't think this was a Life is Strange thing, but it was similar. What was the game? I don't know if you've heard of it, if it's not this, where it's that the native people in place where DeJounte lives. Where is that again?
Alaska.
Alaska. There's a game that takes place in Alaska, and their mom is dead, and they kind of go through like this supposed trauma from the mom, and one of the characters trans.
Tell me why.
Tell me why. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I played that.
That isn't related to Life is
No,
Strange. I thought
just-
they were similar.
No, it's just former devs, former people who worked on Life is Strange made that.
Okay, that's why they're similar. That's why I always like in my brain I'm like, yeah, that's a part of the Life is Strange stuff.
When that was announced, I thought that too. I thought it was part of connected to as well. That game was fine. That game wasn't great. It was just fine.
I thought it was interesting. I like the way that you had to choose if the actual trauma was because of that person or not. Like,
yeah, it was an interesting character study type of game. I feel like that's a good way to describe it. And I enjoyed it for what it was, but I didn't try to go fully out of my way to play.
I might watch someone play that again. Wait, where's my phone?
You go watch my videos on it. I played it. Go watch my videos.
I'm good, bruh. I have a specific lady I go to for gameplays like that.
Dang. Okay. Dang,
Look, I like jazzy games. Okay, I love that woman.
my video isn't good enough. Apparently. How long ago did I play that? Actually, you could just play it yourself. They made it free.
I don't wanna. I wanna put it on while I like lay in bed and it's time to go to bed. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I played that 4 years ago. No, almost 5. Oh my gosh.
Actually, since I'm here, let me see what Jazzy has been putting up.
Dang, these episodes.
She might have played the Life is Strange thing. Wait, what's the new Life is Strange?
The one that's coming out or the last one?
Already out.
It's Double Exposure.
She did. Oh my god, wait. That might have to be my nighttime. Oh, it's 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, these.
So, I might have to go make my dinner and start watching this.
What the? Never go. Again. All right, before you go, I think we've exceeded an hour and everything. I know we talked about some crazy stuff today. We talked about weird anime. We talked about fan service. Huh?
Can I show the art that I got real quick before I go?
Can't show it on stream.
Why?
Because it just doesn't work with the format. Unless you're holding up your camera.
I can like turn on my camera, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, then go ahead.
I
Wait.
look crazy. Wait.
Is it YouTube appropriate? Wait, is it YouTube appropriate? Is it YouTube
I bought
appropriate?
this, all of this.
Is it YouTube appropriate?
It is appropriate. It's animals, bruh.
Okay, you froze. Oh, there you go.
Did I freeze?
No, you're good. You're good now.
Okay. This is from local artists in Raleigh, okay? These are postcards. It's literally a chicken. I have 4 of those. This is just a cute little thing with cute sayings on it. I don't think you can read it. This one was $15. Did I spend $30 on all of this? Yes, I did. It's ballerina slippers.
Cool.
And that's what I got.
Well, that's awesome. Supporting local artists. Do that, guys. Don't use AI. Support local artists.
Yes. Even if you look at some postcards and you're like, oh my god, it's $8 for 4 postcards, get them.
Because you're paying for real art. Real art isn't cheap. Like, you know how much some
I
of
feel
these,
like this should have been more than it was.
you know how like that for an example right up there, that piece that's a piece of art that I got from a con. And I think I paid like $20 for that, I think. Like 15 to $20, I
Yes.
think. Because
These art pieces though, like the ones that were like prints that they like scan and stuff, they were cheaper than like the ceramics and the actual big pieces of art. I saw really cute. They were small. It was pepper and salt shakers. For the set, it was $48, but they were so cute. I did not buy them. I could not.
Did I ever show you guys the art that I bought? I mean, you should go to starving artists sort of venues. You know, they're the best type. You can get a lot of neat art for, you know, next to nothing, and they put their heart and soul into it.
I normally, when I go to cons, I pick up a bunch of art at cons. Like I said, like that piece of art right there is from a con. I have others that are con art, but they're like not art on the wall. They're like taken down right now. So I like getting art from
If I
cons,
can
conventions.
I love art, bro. Okay, I'm gonna go eat my lasagna, bro. Goodbye.
We're gonna end
Yep.
this. Let's let him show off his art.
Oh wait. How much did you pay for that?
that was only $45, and the thing is, it's all hand painted. You can even see some
You
of
robbed them.
the streaks. You can see every brush stroke into it, all the paint that's there. It's on canvas, and there's so many small little details into it. There's like a little picket fence. There's like
Robbed. You robbed them, bro. They
Oh,
were putting themselves
I
too
did that.
low.
Bro, what is that, Patrick? Bro, what in the world is
Yeah,
that?
what is that?
Bro. All right. Well, anyway,
Where's the
we're
lead
gonna
cam?
we're gonna end this stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. We'll try to be back. We'll try to do one of these again next week. Love you guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye.